Your boy Crypto Millie back with another market update. Today is Freaky Friday, fast running day, and aggressive yuppie day. And if you smell, hold on, hold on, hold on, right? And I'm not going to be the person to say that, but you can see that the market is sort of putting in a rebound going into the weekend, right? I want to make this clear, and I put this on Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitter. That, guys, we are still in a range. So even though we're seeing some green in the market, we're in a range. What you want to do is pay attention to the strongest coins in the market. Arrow has been strong, right? They're actually calling Arrow and Brett like the tokens for base. Arrow is actually strong. So good to see Arrow pumping. But take a look at some of the liquidity rotations, man. Make sure that you are in the Patreon, guys, because we talked about some liquidity rotating from SWI into another ecosystem, right? I'm not going to mention it on the channel. In fact, I don't really like to recommend cryptocurrencies on my channel any longer, besides just Jasmy and like the blue chips that we talk about, right? Jasmy and Tau, for instance. That's like my biggest convictions. Jasmy, Tau, biggest convictions. Now, with that being said, I was at the point where, Chad, I was about to take a break from YouTube, right? I seen everybody bear posting, oh, it's the end of the world, this, that. I had people in my comments say, you always mention the leverage flush. Of course, that's part of crypto. What do you think? You think when people put in leverage, everybody's supposed to be long and get rich? So I was like, you know what? I'm about to take a break from crypto, right? Then I went to the Discord. It was just like, it's like every time, guys, we get a little inch of FUD, everybody is just like, it's the end of the crypto space. We going to zero, right? I told the Discord, I said, hey, port strike won't last long. Wasn't even concerned at all, right? In fact, we don't know who helped with the port strike. Some people said it was the Biden and Harris administration. Some people said Trump had a hand in it. At the end of the day, port strike is over. It's been extended until January 15th, right? So we ain't got to worry about the port strike until January 15th. You can go to Walmart and get your toilet paper and get your god dang paper towels and everything you need. You ain't got to be running like it's a massive hurricane about to hit your house, okay? So I seen all of this and I'm like, what the? We've been here before. We've been here so many times. And guys, if you've been here before, then you know I'm seeing bullish people make bearish videos. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, right? It's like I went from October to October, right? And again, I want to make it clear, we're still in a range, so we can still go lower. But if you believe in the ultimate goal of crypto and decentralization, then in my opinion it's nothing to worry about. And if this is truly the top, right? Understand risk management, right? I do not have my entire net worth in crypto. So if this is the top, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We made gains in phase 1. We took profits in phase 2. We re-upped our bags in phase 3. And we were looking for a parabolic move in phase 4, right? And we're still there. The jury is still out. In fact, I did a Q4 guide in the Patreon on what I personally expect. And I rated if Q4 was going to be bullish from a 1 to 10, right? And of course, I'm not going to go over that on the channel. If you want the exclusive content, you know where to find it. But yeah, I considered, Chad, I considered really taking a break from cryptocurrency, right? I just was like, man, I'm just over it. The space is too toxic. It's affected me, you know, because I want to see people do well, right? I want to actually see people do well, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm done with the space. I'm done with meme coins. I'm just done with all of this stuff, right? I just need to take a break, walk away. You know, I was doing my workout and I was thinking like, you know what? I'm not doing a video today. that was my thought. And I didn't do a video yesterday because I was just like, this space is just, it can get overwhelming, right? But I had to take myself out of that realm that I was in, and I had to understand that you know, not to get emotional, right? Understanding that you can't be an emotional trader in crypto, regardless if you're day trading or buying spot. You have to stick to your conviction, right? Stick to your conviction and live with it. And you probably seen the tweet where I put up, hey, I'm calling this a fake out into zero. Now, is it truly a fake out? We'll have to see. All right, it's a few things that need to happen, right? Bitcoin needs to first and foremost get back above this range. We need to get this green candle. It's scary because we don't need to be in this range anymore. We had a candle above it, but the confirmation candle is not confirming. So we need to get back above this range. I talked about this in the Q4 guide. How is it important if we're going to have a bullish Q4 for BTC not to get rejected here? And if it does get rejected here at 50, then we can come back and retest somewhere in between 52,000 and 40,000, somewhere in between that, right? But at the end of the day, price is going down, and if the stock RSI puts in a higher low, then this is actually a bullish divergence. So I'm not sure where people are getting bearish divergence, but I'm looking at the weekly chart, right? And if we go to the lower time frame, which tells me we could possibly start to get out of this range here. Let's reload this. Is the fact that the daily chart looks like the stock RSI just reset. So if we go back here to the daily chart, it looks like the stock RSI has reset, right? But we're still not bullish, right? We got a stock RSI cross, but we're far away from like confirmation of bullish momentum. So there's a few things that has to happen before we can, you know, say Bitcoin is out of that range, right? If you want to know, like I said, I do have groups with exclusive content. Total crypto total market cap here, still in the range, right? You can see, regardless, it's still in the range, and our confirmation candle has not shown confirmation. So I wouldn't get too excited, right? I wouldn't get too excited. The same could be said for the total 3. It's a little bit more above the range here, but these weekly candles cannot close in these this downward trend. We cannot, these confirmation candles on the weekly need to close above it. If they close inside this structure, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. This just is what it is, right? I'm just gonna be frank with you. If we do not close, and when I say trouble, short term, right? October, which means maybe we finally start our next leg up, maybe the 3rd week of October, the end of October. You see how, and I made a okay, so I guess I'll share this with you guys if I just go to my BTC chart, where I kind of like showed you guys every time the start of the month where we was actually bearish here. So let me see if I can find my BTC chart. Was it the Coinbase one? All right, here we go. This was the first week of October in 2023, and you can see the first 2 weeks were bearish, and then we exploded, right? You can see almost, you know, 60%, 60-70% of the time each month we start off bearish, and then by the last 2 weeks of the month we explode. It just happened in September, right? It just happened in September. So again, you got to understand how this stuff works, guys. If everybody is screaming one thing, usually the market goes the opposite way, right? Bears understand this. Bears are seeing like, oh, everybody is screaming October, which means they'll be putting a lot of longs in. And what these whales do and these bears do, these are more so, I want to say whales. Because the whales look at it like, oh, this is an opportunity to short the market and make some quick gains and re-put that money in Bitcoin and double up, compound my gains. So it's easy for somebody who holds a lot of a token, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be whatever, to say, hey, I'm willing to take a loss now by selling some of my crypto to get in at a better price. Take this short on leverage, double my money, and once everybody gets super bearish, put the money back in, pump back up the market. Guess what happens? You sell your bags. You sell your bags. You get wrapped up into the media. You get wrapped up into what's happening on crypto Twitter. You get wrapped up into YouTubers and their videos. You just get wrapped up into things that you shouldn't get wrapped up in. The one thing that you should trust is your conviction, right? If you truly believe decentralization is the future, then this short term means nothing, right? And I mean, guys, as more kids get born, right? As more the generation shifts, right? The boomers start to move on, and it's life, right? And everybody gonna be here for a certain amount of time, then we gone, right? The boomers start to move on, right? That generational wealth gets transferred, right? They're not going to be putting their money in the traditional finance system unless some stupid regulation happens and they just try to shut down the crypto business. But this new crowd, this new movement, they'll be buying crypto. They'll be buying something they can truly own. They want to have ownership of their finance, right? So BlackRock just dropped. This is their slides. They just dropped a PowerPoint slide of Bitcoin. Of Bitcoin. Purchasing power of US dollar has declined. This is bullish, right? This is bullish. So a moment of silence for everybody that decided to sell their crypto. Oh, just a moment of silence for them. Moment of silence for you. All right, so with that being said, guys, I've rambled on for enough. It's not a lot of news out here besides just a port strike. I'm not going to say, I'm done saying whether Q4 is going to be bullish or not. Check out the PowerPoint that I did. But again, if you believe that this is the future of finance, right? And I mean, let me just go to my page here, my Twitter page, if I can actually go to it. All right, let's go to my Twitter page. Let me show you guys something, right? This was this guy's mansion, right? This is the guy that actually came out and, did the port strike, and he was the voice of it, right? But look how he's living. This is how he's living, right? So everybody worrying about this and that. This guy, scot-free, driving a Bentley convert. You know what? Way to go for him. But that's not about that, right? Historic gains for BTC, we know. But what I want to show you guys, something here. JP Morgan says rising geopolitical risk could lead investors to favor gold and Bitcoin as a safe haven. It's like, all of these institutions who were once bearish are now coming out saying they're bullish, right? So, what I'm looking for is this video on AI. All right, so this check this out, guys. This is the future. This is actually a game that you're watching, right? Bit my cheek. This is the future of gaming. This is a game utilizing Gen AI graphics, right? So this is the future. Excuse me. This is the future of gaming here, right? Check it out. I'll show you guys something. I heard. This is a game, right? This is a scene from GTA San Andreas reimagined Runway Gen 3, right? So this is where gaming is headed, right? This is where gaming is headed, right? So if you truly believe something like AI, which has direct correlation with crypto, is the future. I mean, why are we sitting here bearish in the short term? Right. One of the guys, FaZe Banks, went up there and he was saying how GTA could bring in a lots of adoption for crypto if they implement crypto into GTA, right? They simply implement crypto into GTA and create a GTA token. Like, gaming will blow up, right? And it's allegedly, right, something that is being considered. So this is a game. This is a game here. This is the future of gaming. This is what you're looking at right now is the future of gaming graphics. Don't that look realistic? So all of this stuff, guys, the point of what I'm saying. The point of what I'm saying is that we are early. We are extremely early to a lot of narratives that could be very, 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 very profitable in the next 4 to 6 years, right? Of course, there is a potential of a bubble, and eventually bubbles burst. The point is, you need to take advantage of the bubble, get what you need to get out the bubble, take your freaking profits, and look to put it into something that can give you truly ownership, right? Whatever that is, whether it's land, some type of commodity that can give you ownership. But we got to stop letting short-term, stop here, letting the noise affect us, right? I've seen it just too much in the comments. We got to stop doing that because there are going to be some people that look back like, I sold my bag. Maybe I got in late, but I sold my bag, and then eventually crypto it goes back up and it's up 200,000%, and you're like, wow, I had a bag, but I decided to sell it because I got scared of the port strike or the Middle East tension and the things that's going on. Like, yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit of money sometimes in crypto, especially if you just get in. It's you gotta understand, guys. People keep telling you it's the beginning. Yeah, it's not necessarily the beginning, right? It's the beginning of maybe the parabolic stage, but not the beginning of the bull run. You can see we've been buying since over here, right? And we bought a lot down here, and we took profits on the way up, and now we loaded up here, and we're preparing for the parabolic stage of the cycle. So you can see after each halving, man, there's just a parabolic stage. But even here in the last bull run, there was a run up leading to the halving, right? There was a run up leading to the halving. This run up was just on steroids leading to the halving because we had the institutional interest in the ETFs, you know, kind of like bringing that liquidity in. Now that the institutions are in, when retail comes back, that's going to give us the parabolic phase because now we got institutions and retail buying. So just a little bit of perspective, guys. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue, man. You got to have patience in cryptocurrency. For example, if I just go to SPX, I don't want to make this video too long. I know I've been babbling on, but this is an example of patience, right? This is a meme coin, and I'm not shilling this meme coin, but I'm using it as an example, right? And we can use Reef Chain as well if you like utility tokens, but check this out. Let me show you guys something right here. So if we just go to the, see if I can find it. I don't know what I'm looking for. All right, date range, right? This is SPX 6900 meme coin. Look at how long it just did nothing. 392 days. And then it did a 23x in a month. So all the people that just was holding or accumulating here got blessed. All in 1 month, a huge 23x. So shit, if you got if you had 1,000 in here and you just been loading up and you say, oh, I just got 1,000, I got 5,000, 1,000 to 5,000. Now you got 23,000 to 100,000, right? Just for having patience. Now it took a lot, and don't get me wrong, every coin is not going to explode after a full year, but this is just an example of having patience and then reaping the rewards, right? So let the word to the wise be efficient or sufficient, however it goes. I do appreciate everybody that showed up to the channel. This video really wasn't on specifically anything, but just patience, right? Patience and conviction. Trust your conviction, whether it's I'm going to sell my bags here and just leave crypto alone, or whether it's I'm going to double down on my conviction and add to your bags. Whatever it is, trust your conviction. Trust your conviction. You know why you're here. You know what you're trying to accomplish. Trust it, guys. Trust it. I'll see you on the next one. I might do like a vlog or something, but again, I wasn't even gonna do a video today, but I decided to do a video, so I'll holler at y'all at the next one.